Good to see you.
Yeah, thank you. Far too kind.
I've been longing to. In fact, I've been longing to interview after this game.
Why? Why?
Because
Why?
Because of how special you are.
But I can't understand that a club that did not play today are so happy. Like they won a match today. Come on. What is wrong with this club from London? What is wrong with them? You did not participate, you did not play. In fact, go to the first 10 or to the first page of the league. You can't even find them there. But they are very, very happy that Arsenal lost today. Oh my God.
Which people are you referring to?
I'm talking about Chelsea. They are so happy that Arsenal lost. For the first time this season, a club just lost and you are just so happy. Omo, witchcraft is real, oh.
I'm telling you.
Omo. Hi.
Man.
Well, it was a fine game from Arsenal and it was a superb game from Newcastle. You can't take it away from that club, okay? And yeah, everybody is shouting, oh, Newcastle is playing so well, they are playing so well, and they have the money and they are doing so well. But mind you, there are clubs out there that still got this fund that we're all talking about, that Newcastle. Okay?
I know where you are.
No, I'm going to Manchester United right now, okay? Last season, Eddie Howe spent £30 million less than what Ten Hag spent last season. But at the end of the day, Eddie Howe moved Newcastle from 19th position to the Champions League, to 4th position. Wow. That's to tell you, it's not just also about money. Money, yes, money is important. Money is a defense, that, like they say. But then, you still need a very good gaffer. You still need a very good coach that can make good use of these players. Look at Le Chers, the defender. Look at how he's feeling like back and ball. Look at how he's feeling like a John Terry, pulling all the strings. Look at Gordon. You can't tell me that those guys, they spend crazy amount of money for them. No. What about Willock from Arsenal? £30 million. And you have clubs like Chelsea spending over 100 million for players like, oh, come on. Oh, my God. Let's not go there. Big kudos to Newcastle. It was a cool game today, but then you now ask, what is wrong with the VAR? What is wrong with the VAR? You keep wondering, is the VAR like the INEC of Nigeria, whereby you cannot tell where they will swing to? And that's what happens today, if you ask me. Yes, there were places of concern. One, I'm talking with respect with the goal that Newcastle scored today. You then ask, did the ball cross the line? And yes, it was all there. Why then the use of VAR when these little decisions? It's not that sophisticated. The decision is clear. The screen has shown you that this ball crossed the line. Then what happened? Okay, are we now going to wait for you to say sorry? Although for the PGMOL, as in the VAR team, they will come out and say, okay, we are sorry. But you know, I'm not going politics, but you know the INEC of Nigeria will never say sorry. That's the difference between these two guys out there. But then, this is the beautiful game that we love. We want a situation whereby if it is a goal, let it be counted as a goal. If it is a foul, let it be counted as a foul.
Now, moving on from there, I think this is Arsenal's first loss this season in the Premier League, and I would say, though this match, as far as I'm concerned, was a battle. It was a battle up until when the goal was scored, the controversial goal and everything. It was a battle, and perhaps if not for that, the match would have ended as a draw. So now, losing this match, Arsenal have lost 3 points in this game. So how do you see these points affecting them in their forthcoming games?
Oh, sure. Not just about the points, about the mentality. Yes, for Arsenal, I never expected a club like Arsenal to be at the position they are right now. Okay, one might also say, okay, come on, they did so well last season, but I never saw them not losing a game up to this moment, up to the 11th match day. Okay, I never saw it coming. Who would believe that Manchester City would lose a game first? Look at how they started the season too. And who would also believe that Tottenham will be where they are today?
Nobody
Who
believes
will
it.
also believe that Chelsea will be where they are today? So that's the Premier League for you, with all layers of shock happening, and that is why it is the beautiful game that we love. The surprises are out there. The clubs that want to do well are willing to do well, have the grind, have the groin to push through. Come on, it's happening. You are seeing them out there. So for Arsenal, I see them. Yeah, Arsenal still remains a Champions League side, okay. But then, just like I said during the beginning of the season, I still don't see Arsenal as a club to lift the league. Although it might also be looking like, okay, they have the fundamentals and all that. Oh, come on. The Premier League is a marathon. Mind you, I still see a club like Manchester City, okay, I still see them as the favorite to pick up the 2023-2024 Premier League.
So, okay, moving in. Now we have seen this game. Although there were some key players that were not available in the Arsenal squad, the likes of Martin Odegaard and the rest. And obviously, if such players like him were there, maybe, just maybe, the outcome of this match would have been different. But that aside, now, looking at this Arsenal side going forward, what do you really feel they need to do to dust off this and then maybe pick up themselves and get ready for what's at the front?
They should plan for the next game. With the Arsenal that I saw today, even one goal down, you saw how they were pressing.
Yeah.
You saw how they were pressing, pushing forward to make sure they get that goal. And that same spirit, that's the same spirit that they used during the Chelsea game. 2 goals down, and they pressed on and they got an equalizer. It was just, had it been come on, but that's football. Had it been they were giving more time, the Arsenal that I saw today capital might have drawn the game today. But then it's still not nice that for a club coming out to play football and the decisions didn't go their way and they lost that way. It does not go well.
Now, finally, before I let you go, let's talk about what you already made mention of earlier, which is the VAR. And so, you said so many things about the VAR. So, can we safely say that the VAR cost Arsenal this match?
Definitely yes. Because if you also check at the 77th minute, yes, the goal has been scored. At the 77th minute, Arsenal really showed that they had the grit, because even at that time, the possession might not really count as goals, but the possession, Arsenal, they were doing 95% to 5%. 95% possession against 5% for Newcastle. So imagine, and look at the game. Look at how they were just throwing those passes, how they were, even the defenders, they were in charge of the game today. Not minded that they were playing at the St. James Park, okay, but then it did not favor them because of the bad decision that was taken by the VAR, and that was it. And you can't help it. It has happened. They cannot. They back in those days when we were younger, they will tell you that they've cancelled the game because of bad decision from the referee. It does not happen now anymore. Once the goal has been scored, once they've moved on. Yes. No cancelling, and that's that for Arsenal. But I see them as a club, they need to go out there and keep pushing forward. It's not a matter of time to go back to the drawing board. It's only Chelsea that runs back to the drawing board. For Arsenal, keep moving. You don't need to go back to the drawing board.
All right. I said that was going to be the last question, but let me just say this, or let me just ask you this before I drop the mic. Now, this VAR now, why I'm so much emphatic about this is that this is not only the decision that VAR has taken as cost. We have seen other decisions, especially in the Liverpool games, where VAR cost them a lot. Now, when this VAR came, it was supposed to make things easy in football matches, but we now see some of the controversial decisions that are being taken by this VAR. So, do you really feel that this VAR of a thing that has come in, do you really feel it's really fulfilling the purpose it was intended for? Based on what just happened in tonight's game, that a high-tech technology that I could not capture when a ball went out of play, but was analyzing what was going on in the front of the goalpost and all that. So what are your thoughts on this? You really feel that this VAR is doing what it's intended for? Abi should be banished or whatever?
VAR is a welcome development as far as I'm concerned. I cannot also stand here to will I say underscore its importance in these games, okay? Because we've now gotten to see where some persons commit fouls and the camera can't catch those fouls, but the VAR we bring those challenges, or we bring those fouls to the bearing for people to see, where there is an elbow, when there is a handball. Mind you, handball was a big deal back then. They will blow a penalty. I be wondering, oh, he did not touch. He touched the tummy. He touched it. But but with the VAR, you can see that he touchable. He touch. so and for some teams, you've seen where the VAR came out and made a very nice decision. And you at the receiving end, especially Chelsea, at the receiving end, they will not have anything to say again because they've seen that this player no try you. So please, the VAR has come to stay and it shall remain there, especially for clubs like Chelsea. Thank you.
All right, have a good night, Red. See you later.
Thank you.
All right, I appreciate it.